Hello everyone, good morning. So today we will start our new chapter, that is chapter 16, Algebraic Expressions and Identities. So before starting off the exercises part, let's just quickly summarize the whole topics or the concepts which are being required to solve the questions. So without wasting any further time, let's start. So let's just start our journey by looking at this concept, that is algebraic expression. So before going to the actual definition of algebraic expression, let's just quickly understand one topic, and after that I will conclude what exactly algebraic expression is. So let me just ask you one question, that what do you think, what are the things that are continuously changing around us? For example, it may be seasons, it may be it may be our age, yes, right, which are continuously changing. Day by day you are getting older, so that means the values are continuously changing. So in mathematics, when the values, we can change the values in a very frequent way, right? There is no specific value associated for anything. Then we have one concept that is called as variable. That is called as variable. Variable means what? When the value changes. Or you can say only value changes when the value changes. All right, that is what variable is, and it is represented by x. No need to write all such things, let's just understand one by one. After that, I have one more question for you, that what do you think, that what are the things that are continuously not changing, or it may just stay stagnant throughout our life? For example, you can say plastics, water, it will remain as same. Let's say ocean water, right? It will remain as same. So that means in mathematics also some parts are there which will remain same no matter what. So these part of substances are called as constants, where the value does not change. Constants, where the values does not change, or you can say fixed value. And fixed value, for the example would be all the numbers 2, 3, 4. 2 cannot be changed its identity, right? It will remain same, 2, 3, 4. So when we mix up these two categories all together, for example 2x plus 4, like that way, or you can say only 4x, you can say let's say 3x minus 1. When these type of things are happening, where we just mix up the constants and the variable together, it will become what? Algebraic expressions. It will become algebraic expressions. Algebraic expression. Is it clear? I hope that it is clear to all of you. After that there is some more concepts which are being required to know. That is, the first one is coefficient. Coefficient means what? The number which is associated with the variable. Associated means what? The number which is actually multiplied with the variable. As simple as that. The number which is multiplied with the variable. So here 2, 4 and 3 are called the coefficients. Why? Because x is getting multiplied with 2, or you can say the factors of x. The factors of x are called as coefficients, or the factors of variable. It is the proper definition would be the factors of the variable, because sometimes it will not be x. Let's say 2y plus 8, it can be there. Let's say 2 by y plus 8y, it can be there. So that means factors of variable are called as what? Are called as the coefficients. All right, done. After that, like and unlike term. So what do you mean by like and unlike term? Let's just understand all such things. So before that, before going to like and unlike term, let's just understand what exactly term means, and after that we will move on to like and unlike term. Okay, term means what? The part of algebraic expression. The part of algebraic expressions are called as terms. For example, 2x plus 4 is actually divided into two parts. First one is 2x and the second one is 4. So that means 2x is the first term and 4 is the second term. So that means we can say that terms are nothing but called as the parts of algebraic expression, means in how many parts the algebraic expression can be written, right? It has been written, let's say this algebraic expression has written in two parts. First one is 2x and the second one is 4, and parts can be distinguished either by subtraction or by addition, means in between there must be the sign of plus or minus, then only we can say that these are called as terms. This is term, this is also term. Is it clear? After that, like and unlike term. Like and unlike term means what? Now observe it carefully. Let's say 2x plus 4, 3x square plus 18x plus 5, and let's say 4x plus 16. So, and we have to add this number. Let's say we have to add this number. So first of all, we have to convert these expressions under like and unlike terms. Like and unlike terms means what? Where the variables are having the same power. What do you mean by power? X. What is the power of x over here? We know that all such things. Power means what? That means how many times the number is being multiplied to itself. X, if only x is there, so that means the power is 1, because the number because x is actually getting multiplied for one time. If x square is there, so we know that x is getting multiplied for 2 times, x into x. So like that way, like terms means what? When we collected all such variables or constants in a set, or you can say in a box, in such a way that the powers of the variables or the constants are absolutely same. For example, when we are talking about this expression, like terms would be 2x, 18x and 4x. These are all like terms. 2x plus 18x plus 4x. This is the first like term. After that, 3x square. Now see, here any x square terms are there? No. So that means 3x square will stay as it is at the last. After that, focus on the constant part, that is 4, 5 and 16. So these are all constants, it will stay together. 16. These are all what? Like terms. And what is that unlike term which is left over? That is 3x square, which does not have any like terms in this particular expressions. So that means when we are comparing two different power variables, those terms are called unlike terms. For example, if someone asks you about, give one example of unlike term, so I can write 3x square and 4x. Two are unlike terms because the power is not same, right? Or let's say 4x and 4. Here also this one is constant and this one is variable with coefficient. Like terms, 3x square and 4x square. These are all like terms. This is unlike, and let's say 4 and 8 like. All right. Now you understood what exactly variable is, constant is, algebraic expression is, term is, and like and unlike terms, right? So I hope that this portion is clear to you. After that, we will move on to our next segment, that is called as the types of algebraic expression. So let's just move on to that part. Now let's just move on to understand what exactly the types of algebraic expressions. So types of algebraic expression is actually based upon how many terms are associated with it. So it is actually based upon terms. Based upon terms. So let's say if only one term is there, only one term, for example 4x, then it is called as monomial. Let's say two terms are there, let's say 4x square plus 8x, that is called as binomial. Three terms are there, let's say 4x cube plus 8x square plus 9x, then it is called as trinomial. And after that, let's say four terms are there, four or more than four, or you can say more than three terms, that will be more better, more than three terms. More than three terms are in generally called as polynomials. But having said that, four terms are also there. The special name is also situated, that is called as quadrinomial. Let's say 4 to the x to the power 4, x 3x cube, 9x square, let's say 16x, that is called as quadrinomial. And last but not the least, more than four terms, let's say 5x to the power 5 plus 8x to the power 4 plus 14x plus, let's say 8x cube plus, how many terms are there, 1 2 3 4, and let's say 6. This is called as polynomial. Now one more thing that you have to remember while dealing with all such things, based upon terms, these are called as monomial, binomial, trinomial, quadrinomial, and polynomial. Remember that what exactly I just discussed with you, because these things are very much important when you are appearing the MCQ based test exam, right? What exactly I am telling, what exactly I am discussing, try to focus on that. It is much more required for you to score good marks. Now when we are talking about this term polynomial, there must be one special category. What exactly it is, let's just understand that. When we are talking about polynomial, then the power of the variable, if you consider that, the power of the variable, it should be a whole number. Whole number means what? Power of the variable should be a whole number. Power of the variable, it should be a whole number. Whole number means what? Which starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to it, just keep moving on. So when we are talking about this type of categories of algebraic expression, then only we have to remember one thing based upon its terms, that the power should be a whole number. If you just see the example which I have given, all the powers are whole number. So that means if I give one example, let's say 5x to the power 5 by 3 plus 8x square plus let's say 7x. This is not a polynomial. This is not a polynomial. All right, when we are talking about polynomial, we cannot say that this is a polynomial. Because why? Because the power of the variable, it is a fraction. If only one power can be seen as fraction, then the entire expression will not be a polynomial. But still it is an algebraic expression. That's why I told in the beginning that these types of algebraic expression are based upon terms, right? There are multiple ways to write algebraic expression. This is the special category that is called as polynomial type. Okay, when we are talking about polynomials, then it must have whole number as its power when the variable are being concerned. Okay, so that means this is not a polynomial. This is an algebraic expression, no problem, but it is not a polynomial. All right, fine. I hope that you got the answer. These type of things are very much required when we are dealing with this chapter, or you can say when we are going to appear the MCQ based question test. After that, one more topic that I would like to discuss with you all when we know that what exactly a polynomial is. When we are talking about monomial, is it a polynomial? When we are talking about monomial, is it a polynomial? No. Why? Because in monomial, when we are talking about monomial, is it a polynomial or not? What do you think? When we are talking about monomial, is it a polynomial or not? What do you think? It is a polynomial. It is a polynomial. Why? Because the definition of polynomial is very simple. The definition of polynomial is very simple. The definition of polynomial is what? Polynomial is what? That the power of the variable, it should be a whole number. The power of the variable, it should be a whole number. All right. But when we are talking about only polynomial, all the polynomials are monomial? Not at all. All the polynomials are monomial? Not at all. But all the monomials are polynomial? Yes, of course. Now listen to me carefully. This is very tricky to understand. When we are talking about monomial, that means 3x, let's say 4x square, 8x cube. All these are polynomials, no problem, because it satisfies the definition of polynomial. But all the polynomials, these are what? These are monomials, right? These are monomials. All the monomials are polynomials. But the reverse is not true. This is true. This is not true. Why? Because when we are talking about polynomial, it is having binomial, trinomial, quadrinomial also. Polynomial is all, you can say this is the bag. The bag is called the polynomial, under which monomial, binomial, trinomial, quadrinomial, everything lies in between. Quadrinomial, everything it is there in this box, or you can say in this bag. So that means when we are talking about binomial, is it a polynomial? Yes. When we are talking about monomial, is it a polynomial? Yes. When we are talking about trinomial, is it a polynomial? Yes. When we are talking about quadrinomial, is it a polynomial? Yes. But when we are talking about polynomial, is it a binomial? No. When we are talking about polynomial, is it a quadrinomial? No. That means the reverse is not true, but the front part is true. All right. I hope that you have understood what exactly I am trying to say. And that's about it, the concept part. So let's just move around to solve exercise 16B, because 16A you can solve on your own. It's all about plus and minus. Plus and minus are very easy. What to do? Just collectively, just collect the like terms in a row and collect the unlike whatever it remains in other row. Add those number and you can get the answer very easily. One more example, I just give you one example that how to do it. Let's say 4x plus 16, and then let's say 8x plus 24. Let's say make it this one. okay, and I have to add those numbers. So what can I do? I just observe what are the like terms which are present. So that means if it is plus, then we have to add 8x square in together, then plus 16x plus 24x. So what can we do? Just add these numbers. That means 8 plus 4 is 12, and x square will remain same. Like that way, x will remain same. Then 24 plus 16 is how much? That is 40. So the answer is this one. Very simple, very easy. You can do it on your own. So let's just move around to solve exercise 16B. Alright, so let's just move around to solve exercise 16B. What is the first question? Find each of the following products. So what do you mean by product? That is multiplication, as simple as that. So what can we do? So when we are dealing with products, this is the first question, that is minus 5x square into 7x to the power 5. So what can we do? The coefficient will be multiplied with the coefficient, and the variable, it should be multiplied with the variable. So how to do that? Now see. The coefficient is minus 5 and 7. So 5 into 7 is what? That is 35, and minus is there, so that means it will be minus 35. As simple as that. So after that, what exactly we can do for this part? That is x square into x to the power 5. So what can we do? When these type of things are there where the base is same, what do you mean by the base? Where before the power, this expression is called the base, or you can say the variable part is called the base. Alright, so here the base is same, that is x and x. So what can we do? Whatever the power it is, when we are dealing with multiplication, the power gets added up with each other. What do you mean by that? The powers are getting, it is not getting multiplied, actually it is getting added. This is the function of power. So what exactly I am trying to say is, when we are dealing with power, let's say x square into x to the power 5, it actually getting multiplied by doing addition. So that means it will become x to the power 2 plus 5, right? X to the power 2 plus 5. It is actually getting multiplied by doing addition. That is a simple manner. Alright, so what can we do? So it will become what? Minus 35 x to the power 7. As simple as that. Is it clear? So let me just repeat once again. The coefficient will be multiplied with the coefficient, and the power will be multiplied, or you can say the variable will be multiplied with the variable. Now see, here the base is same, base is x and x, it will be same. When such type of things are happening, so what can we do is, whatever the power it is, and in between there is a multiplication sign, what should we do? Just add those numbers, and simple. That is the result, that is minus 35 x to the power 7. Let's just move on to 5. What exactly it is? Minus 8 by 5 x to the power 3 y z square into minus 3 by 4 x y cube z square. Now see, when we break this term, first of all we know that this is getting multiplied to this one, and when something is not there, so that means x cube y z square. Let me just write this one, x cube y z square. It is nothing but x cube into y into z square, right? The multiplication part is not being mentioned, but it is coming under multiplication. All right, so what can we do is just multiply this number. First of all, let me just separate the coefficient part, so that is minus 8 by 5 into minus 3 by 4, and after that let me just observe that what are the variables which are being present, x, y and z. So x is getting multiplied with x, y is getting multiplied with y, and z is getting multiplied with z. As simple as that. So what can we do? Just x cube into x into y cube into z square into z square. Whatever it is, we just mention it out. So what exactly we do? That is what? Separation of the like terms. Just separate the like terms. So like terms are x and x cube, this one and this one, y and y cube, z square and z square. Simple. And after that, what can we do? Just multiply this one. Now here we know that when we are dealing with this fractional part, or you can say the rational number part, what should we do? The multiplication will be happening with in what manner? Like the numerator is getting multiplied with the numerator and the denominator will be multiplied with the denominator. As simple as that. And before that, if any cancellation will be happening, then we have to do that. What do you mean by cancellation? Cancellation means what? Is there any factor which is being common in numerator and denominator? So we can clearly see that 8 can be written as 4 into 2 and 4 is there in the denominator. So we just keep cancelling out this term. So it will become minus 2 and minus 2 into minus 3 by 5 into 1. And after that, these are in under multiplication. So what is the process? The power should be added up. So that means x to the power 3 plus 1 and then again into y 1 plus 3. Why this is 1 plus 3 and why this is 3 plus 1? Because the power is 3 and here the power, if the power is not being mentioned, so that means it is 1. Okay, fine. And after that, z to the power 2 plus 2. Finally, the result is minus 2 into 3. So that means 2 into 3 is 6 and minus into minus it gives us plus, and 5 into 1 is 5 as it is. And after that, x to the power 4, y to the power 4 and z to the power 4. That is the result answer. Simple, easy, and I hope that you might got it how to do it. Alright, moving on to our next question, that will be question number 2. Moving on to our next question, that is question number 2. Obtain the product of the following. Same question, here only comma is being given, and in the first question multiplication sign is being given. Everything is same. So what can we do is just first of all write this one as minus 2a square into 7a square b to the power 7 into 6a5 b to the power 5. After that, the same process will repeat, that the coefficient will be multiplied with the coefficient and the like variables will be multiplied with the like variables. As simple as that. So what can we do is minus 2 into 7 into 6, we just make it separate. After that, a square into a to the power 5, make it separate, and multiplication sign will be same. After that, b to the power 7, because here no, in the first term here no b is there. Alright, so what can we do is b to the power 7 into b to the power 5. Okay, done. After that, multiply. That is 42 into 2 is 84, right? So minus 84 will be there, and after that power is getting multiplied, oh sorry, added. So that means 2 plus 5 into b to the power 7 plus 5. Answer is minus 84, a to the power 7, that is 9, and b to the power 12. Simple. Simple answer. Moving on to our next part, that is question number 5. Same thing happening, multiply. No need to tell anything, just do it. 2 by 3 into 1 by 3 into 9. I'm just skipping this part, make it a little bit faster. You can write this part first of all, and after that move on to our next part. After that, a to the power 3 into a square into a, and then multiplication will be keep going on, that is b cube into b. After that, into multiply, that is c square into c cube. Do it. If anything cancellation will be happening, do it. That is 3 and 3, it will become 9. So that means 2 will remain same. After that, multiplication, do it. 3 plus 2 plus 1 into b to the power 1 plus 3 plus 1 into c to the power 2 plus 1 plus 3. After that, what will be the result? That is 2 into this one will be 5, that is 6, and this one will be 5, and this one will be 6. So the answer is 2, a to the power 6, b to the power 5, c to the power 6. As simple as that. Do the rest of the question, very much important. I just go around to do question number 4, because question number 3 is simplification. Same process will happen. What is the process? Multiply the coefficient with the coefficient and the like terms, like variables with the like variables. As simple as that. Move on to question number 4. Alright, so moving on to our next question, there is question number 4. Find the product and verify the result when x equal to 1, y equal to 1, minus 1 and z equal to 2. First of all, let's just do the product part, and later on we will just understand how to verify the result. So first of all, let's just do the product part. Product will be same, that is minus 8 into 4 by 9 into minus 27 by 5. Make it a bracket. Put them in a separate bracket, and after that just see where is x lying, that is x and x, so that means x into x cube. After that y, that is y cube into y cube. After that z is only in the two place, so that means z into z cube. After that, moving on, multiply this part, anything that is cancel out, just do that, that is, yes, up to this will be done. So that means 12. Alright, so 12 into 8 is 96, so and minus into minus gives us plus, so that is 96 by 5. After that, multiply this one means what? The power should be added up, so that means x 1 plus 3 into y 3 plus 1 plus 3 into z, that is 1 plus 3. So the answer is 96 by 5, x to the power 4, y to the power, that is 6, that is 7, and z to the power, that is 4. That is the net result. Now how to verify it? For verification part, I have to put x, the values of x, y and z in the question and on the result. So that means in the question, what is the question? That is, write down once again. Before that, write verification. Okay, now let's just do it. Minus 8 y cube z into 4 by 9 x y z cube into minus 27 by 5 x cube y cube. Here, comma, x equal to 1, y equal to minus 1 and z equal to 2. Let's just do that. Put this value. So that means minus 8 into minus 1 whole cube into 2 into 4 by 9 into 1 into minus 1 into 2 cube into minus 27 by 5 into 1 cube into minus 1 cube. Now let's just multiply. So that means in the first part, minus 1 cube means what? Minus 1 is getting multiplied for how many times? 3 times. So minus into minus, that gives minus 1 into minus 1 gives you plus 1, and 1 into minus 1 gives you minus 1. So that means the net result is minus 1, and minus 1 and minus 8, when they are getting multiplied with each other, it will become 8, and 8 into 2 is 16. So how to do this? This is the separate part. I just do it in my mind. So minus 1 cube, that will give us minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1, that gives us plus 1, and plus 1 into minus 1, that gives us minus 1. After that, minus 8 into minus 1 cube. So the result is minus 8 into minus 1, that will gives us 8. After that, minus 8 into minus 1 cube into 2, that will gives us 8 into 2, which will become 16. Like that way we have to do. Alright, now you got the process, and now I am just doing it in my mind. After that, now let's just see, that is minus, all around it will stay minus, so that means minus will be there. After that, let's just do it the multiplication part. That is 2 cube is 8, and 8 into 4 is 32. 32 by 9 as it is. After that, minus 27 and minus 1 cube, that will give us minus 1, and minus into minus, that will gives us plus, that is 27 by 5. It will stay as it is. After that, so these are getting cancel out, and minus 32. Okay, let's just do that. All right, so minus into minus, that will give us plus, and 3 into 16, that is give us 48, and 48 into 32, that we have to do. That is 48 into 32. Let's just do that. That is 16, 1 carry, that is 9, and then that is 24, 2 carry, that is 14, 16, 3, 1, 5, 1, that is 1536. So 1536 by 5 is the required answer for question. Now let's just do over here that put this value directly, and let's just see what will be the answer. So 96 by 5 into x, the value of x is 1 to the power 4 minus 1 to the power 7 and 2 to the power 4. Let's just do that completely. Minus 1 to the power 7. Okay, minus 1 to the power 7. Minus 1 to the power 7, that will give us minus, no, anything that is being wrong. I think something is being wrong over there and I couldn't find it out. Okay, let's just do that. That will become plus, no problem. So let me just focus on this area. Alright, I just do one mistake, I guess. Yes, minus 27 by 5, minus into minus, that will give us plus. So in the last case it will stay minus. What mistake that I have done? That is minus into minus, that will give us plus. I could not put this value, that is plus. So no need to write plus over there, it will stay 27 by 5 as it is. So in minus 1 to the power 7, so that means when the odd numbers are being there in the power, it will be minus, and when even number will come, it will be plus. Alright, so in the answer minus will be there. 96 into, now I have to do this, 96 into 16 by 5. Now 16 into 6 is 96, 16 into 6 is 96, 9 will carry, and 16 into 9 is 144, 144 plus 9 is 153, minus is there, that is 5. So hence these two are same. So what we can write is hence verified. Simple, clear, easy to do it. Just do it safely, with speed and accuracy must be there. If something wrong that is happening, focus on the first part, that what exactly I have written, and after that you will get to know that what mistake that you have done. Moving around to our last question, that is question number 6, and after that we will just summarize this video session. Alright, so we are just coming toward the end of this particular session. That is question number 6 is our last question. What is the question? That is find the area of the triangle whose length and breadth is this one. So now we know that area of rectangle is length into breadth. So what we can do is consider this as length and this one is breadth. So here is the solution. What we can write is area of rectangle is length into breadth. So that is 2x square y into 3 by 2xy square. Let L equal to 2x square y and B equal to 3 by 2 xy square. This way you have to write it down. After that the same process will happen, that is separation part. This do it quickly. You can do it with heavy speed. When you know the process, do it as fast as you can, but with proper accuracy. So that means 2 plus 1 and y 1 plus 2. So the answer is 3x to the power 3 y to the power 3, and the answer will be in units. So that means square units. Alright, fine. That is coming under unit. Mark this as units, is also units. Okay, unit could be there, that mean be centimeter, meter, I don't know, whatever it is. So that's why it has been mentioned that it is under unit. There is no specific unit which is being mentioned. So how to do this? Very simple. Area, just write down the area. So that means in the question number 7, there you have to find volume. So what is the volume? Length into breadth into height. Just do this. Alright, I'm just given you the hint, and now you can do it easily. That's about it. That is exercise 16B. I hope that you have learned a lot of things, something new and something interesting. Moving around in our next coming videos, we will let you I will just make you understand little bit more, much more, whatever I know and whatever I researched for you all. So that's about it. Thank you and have a nice day.